Hey, welcome back to another World of Warcraft. It's actually incredible. It's actually incredibly difficult to speak at 2 in the morning. There goes my phone. It is actually incredibly difficult to make World of Warcraft videos. After you hit level 60, the gameplay loop is addictive, but it really just boils down to...
Don't kill them too quick, make them even.
This allows me to purchase the tiny string bow.
It's gonna be like nearly impossible to sift through because people might have different Discord names and everything. The best thing to do for like next time, we just don't put up the software as till
Just wait. Yeah.
Oh, I don't. You just do it all one side.
More dots now.
And I mean, look, it's been almost 2 months since my last video. And I, of course, want to make more, but I've been stuck in this Dragon's Hole raid for at least 2 weeks at the time of editing this video. And I'm losing my mind with how much I hate Kata, but I'm getting ahead of myself. What you care about is how the fuck did I get to level 60? Well, dear viewers, I was actually insane, and I streamed myself for 24 hours straight from level 57 to 60. Here's an outcrop of that, and it's good to lay on. You know what, if I pass out at any point in the next 15 hours and 30 minutes, I just fall flat into this. Perfect. Nice, I got my gold. Fuck yeah. Welcome to sleep deprivation, the social experiment. If it's like a balanced number, I gotta do it. I gotta commit to it. Omelette du Hamon! That's still a lot of fucking amble rage wardens I gotta kill. They take me about 30 seconds each, times 80. About 1 a minute. It's an hour and 20 minutes. So, to slightly vary what I did instead of doing the math like a fucking nerd, I eyeballed it. Like I do for many other things, like finding the clit, baking, or your mom. And after a pathetic raid on Goldshire, I made a mad dash into Stormwind, past what hardly passes as a defensive line. I mean, come on guys, there were fucking 3 of you. Alliance is filled with cowards. This is really stupid. Oh shit, motherfucker! Piece of shit. Fuck off! Why the fuck do you have nets? Oh, they... Level 60!
You get it? Grab.
I got it! I'm gonna die again. Oh no, a level 12 priest got me! As you can probably tell by my offhanded references as well as everything about this video, I'm a fan of a certain rogue from a certain server from a certain release of Classic WoW. I mean, come on, it doesn't take a goblin to figure out that math. Immediately after this stream, I passed out for 18 hours after getting yelled at by my girlfriend for not doing the dishes. Also, I need to update you on 2 very special people. 1, Krug. He is alive, he is well. He briefly jumped back into WoW for 2 days, and Homeboy was simply burnt out by the classic WoW grind. Very understandable. Quite sad. And you know what? I wish I had that level of self-restraint. Also, Deadly Uncle. Much more than a ghost, he's actually a solid tank. We started to hang out and do a shitload of group content together. He's even a fan of the channel! And speaking of splatter, I saw him in queue for Ubers where I trolled him by saying that every item was hard reserved. I haven't seen him since, and that's probably because he has me on ignore. And I also have him on ignore. Fuck him. Anyways, Deadly Uncle is a cool guy, and even though he fears I'll make a call out on the same level as Splatter, or even Hot Dog Steve.
Oh dang.
That's just not gonna happen. This guy's a blast to run dungeons with, he's always chill and composed, and honestly I ran a 10 out of 10 tank on my tank rating scale, which, that's actually high praise, guys. I mean, you have to be both competent and not an asshole during that, which I know in Classic WoW is asking a lot. By the way, speaking of Upper Blackrock Spire,
That looks really cool.
how this game never drops any loot.
How I've been in my writing gear this entire time.
You still perform?
Wow.
I'm never letting you live this down. It's life tap, not life spam alt ass until you're dead on a campfire. I farmed Upper Blackrock Spire at this point 80 times. 80 times. I still have not gotten my Pip Skinner. It is a 15% drop chance, and I am 2 seconds away from... Oh, that's right. Phase 2 came out in this 2-month window. And you know what? That was... roll the clip. By the way, I called it. The alliance on this server is so middling at PvP. The only time they get close to Terran Mill is when they outnumbered us at a 3-to-1 or higher ratio. We are holding them back really solidly at a 2-to-1 ratio, so think about that, nerds in blue. My boy Deadly Uncle, he's been on top of getting me into Dire Maul. What's Dire Maul? All 3 of you who have never played World of Warcraft are asking. To Dire Maul, home to ogres, demons, dead night elves, this giant-ass tree with no lore. Dire Maul is actually really cool from a lore perspective, but more importantly, and unfortunately for me and every other WoW player, Dire Maul drops Abyss world buffs. World buff! What's a world buff? The least sweaty of you ask in addition to the 3 people who lost their way on the For You page. Well, a world buff is something that empowers your character for raids. And on top of waiting in Orgrimmar for Thrall's Lightning to kickstart my heart yet again, I need to do what's called a tribute run. Here's what the majority of my first run looked like. Yeah, fun stuff. Speaking of Molten Core and Onyxia's Lair, the aforementioned raids, you have to do this really nifty thing in Classic WoW called attunements. Now, you're likely familiar if you're 5 videos deep in this series now with what that means, but for the uninitiated, here's Warlord Goretooth. Who's Warlord Goretooth? Unimportant. What is important is that this son of a bitch sends us on the longest journey across Azeroth I've been on yet.
By the order of Warlord Goretooth, the following inhabitants of Blackrock Spire must be destroyed. The rotund menace, High Lord Omok. The cruel and ruthless troll, War Master Gloom. Overlord Wormthalak, Taskmaster of the Lesser City. You will also be required to return any important documents you may find. Succeed and be honored, fail and be forgotten.
With mission statements so simple, you know me, I hauled ass and... Welcome to Lower Blackrock Spire! In the present day of December 27th, where I slayed some devious evildoers in the depths of this navigational nightmare dreamt up by the worst kind of brutalist, an architect. Upon killing the black dragon spawn, Overlord Wormthalak, we return to Omarok, who sends us to Etrig, who sends us back to Blackrock Spire this time, the upper part, to Decap Censor Word, to gently take home the noggin of Rend. We then listen to a monologue by Thrall, which frankly makes no sense as an undead character. I mean, weren't we all slaughtered by the Scourge, and don't we already know what's up? I mean, anyways, Thrall sends us from Orgrimmar to Desolace. I genuinely love this zone, by the way. And my trick to find him as soon as possible is to always start in Feralus, home to the dragons of the Green Flight, and Rexar sends us to Miranda the Hag, who's just some fuckless gnome we have to talk to for reasons. She tells us to go back to Upper Blackrock. I'm sensing that there's a really annoying trend starting here. I go and collect my eyeballs and bring them back to Miranda, who crafts a disguise for me to go talk to this dragon in the Swamp of Sorrows. The only sorrow I feel is the fact that this quest chain took me 2 fucking weeks because of how few Horde players were level 60 by week 4 and 5 of this release cycle. Emberstrike demands you, a black dragonflight whelp, to go collect the heads of our enemies. Cronalis, a bronze dragon. Scryer, a green dragon. And Somnus, a green dragon. What? Scryer, a blue dragon. And just quick pause and everything. WoW dragons are so lazy with their naming convention, minus like 5 of them. Green dragons are all about the Emerald Dream, and I'll have some sleep-related bullshit names. Somnus is like a syllable away from the word somber. Scryer as in like magical orbs, and Cronalis has... Do I need to explain this one? Do I actually need to explain this shit? You get it. I get it. Anyways, after we kill those dragons, we go and find and behead an originally named one and retrieve the Dull Drake Fire Amulet. Upon disclosing this wonderful news to Emberstrife, and being a little knowledgeable about Horde submissive and farmable... Wait, what? And being the knowledgeable little Horde submissive and farmable peon... And being the knowledgeable little submissive and farmable peon you are, back en route to find Rexar, who will tell you to go back to the fucking Upper Blackrock Spire. To yet again kill General Dracasath, and then go back to Rexar in Desolace. Who the fuck designed this quest chain? 10 out of 10, I never want to do it again. Oh, and for Molten Core, you talk to this guy to go into BRD and find the portal to MC, and that's kind of it. All that work just for us to wipe on the Fire Lord. I mean, what did you expect? I have 153 subscribers at the time of recording this video. I don't have access to the Sweaty Guilds. By the way, if you rolled Night Slayer, you're on the wrong server for RP. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. What more could you want? By the way, if you actually made it to the end of this video, maybe leave a like, a comment, subscribe, I don't know. It helps me know that spending at least 100 hours editing footage that took me another 100 hours to record might be worth it. I don't know. Share the video. Whatever. Bye!